this house that I'm just filming belonged to a gentleman by the name of Bob. I never knew his surname, but I did garden for him for a while. Bob died this week and was 94 years old. He'd had a long life, perhaps not long by some standards, but a long life, and he actually went on the D-Day landings over to France. He said he went every day. He said he went on D-Day -1, D-Day itself, and then D-Day +1, +2, +3, +4, +5 for about a few weeks. And he said one of the strangest things that he came across was that the German soldiers had kind of committed suicide, you know. They killed themselves, the ones on the emplacements where the English were landing. I have to say, I now think that was probably, if that were true, then the Germans were killed by their own people. Someone on the inside had to have knocked them off, because why would you do that en masse? You know, you just wouldn't. I regret to say that Bob, I wasn't gardening for Bob right at the end of his life, the last few months, because I felt like the old guy tried to take advantage of me. And you know, life is so expensive. But to be fair, for these older folks, they don't know. You know, last time they looked, a bus cost 30 pence to ride, not £1.50. So, you know, when you ask them for a certain amount of money, that to them seems an extortionate amount of money. And in this day and age, it may not be, but in their day it was. Things have changed a lot, and things are going to continue to change. What's up? You want to get down and walk? I'm not so sure about Alexander getting down and walking because it's wet right now. Okay. Daddy, you wanna walk on this wall? Oh. Yeah. Stop, buddy. There's some fascinating information coming out about, you know, mud flood specifics and ideas. This idea of things bubbling up, things coming up from below, is starting to gain traction in my mind. The Tartaria thing, so fascinating, and I'm kind of hooked on learning more about that. I'll let these folks go past me. Sure, they don't want to be. Gee, you're a good-looking little kid. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, my Lord. Don't tell me it's his funeral. I'm not. I'm going to have to cross the road. There is a funeral happening up ahead. You can't go on that. Just want to say I'm on Sun and Moon on Friday evening, UK time. I guess 9 o'clock UK time. Friday evening. Sun and Moon with Karen and a few others. We're going to have to cross the road so we don't interrupt this funeral. People are like just gathering out here, so it's about to kick off. I wanted to talk about the rest in peace thing, but just let me just say that yes, Friday with Andrea, my wife, and also with Cosmic Cat, our friend and our Truth Talks companion. She's a great ball of energy and a wonderful person to work with. So that's on Friday, but we've got our friend Martin Leek is joining us, and his kind of what's the word? Credibility is just going through the roof right now with the Tartaria thing, with some of the evidence that he's been helping to bring to light. So he's going to be there on Friday night too, which is cool, and I'm trying to, anyway, so that's cool. I just want to, with respect to all those people there and to the person who's passed and the families who've been affected, condolences, and to all of those. We're going to cross back over. Okay, we'll just wait for this car, okay? Check for cars. Now comes over. Now we can go. We can go. Condolences, and I lost. I lost 2 gardening clients this year. Okay, Bob was already an ex-client, as it happens, but another lady, and she passed on, and she was also about 94, maybe 95, but 94 I think. Sorry about the wind. Alexander might get a little upset if we don't go into the golf course. I'm not going to go into the golf course now, it's a bit late. We're going over to see some fish. Anyway, fish in tanks. Yeah, is this just a gateway to the next step, to a return, to coming back around? Were the wars designed to hide? We can't go into the golf course now. Look, he wants to go in here over the fence. This is where we sometimes go in, and happens to be where we came out the morning of the police raid. I tell you what, that police raid still weighs heavily on us all. There's no doubt I know, darling. We're not going to go in the golf course now. It's too late in the day, sweetheart. It's too late. I know, my love. But the thing is that there's people playing golf in the way now, and their balls might hit us in the head, which wouldn't be cool at all. Okay? They get a bit funny about it. I mean, it's not actually private land, for what that's worth, but they do get shirty about it if they see me walking in there. Anyway, the death thing. And so if the Freemasons are running everything, and the black and white of all the funeralia, and it's all kind of driven by the church, all of that, then what kind of ritual are we participating in when we do that? And is it part of the recycling program? So these are interesting questions that I ponder. You singing for them, folks? All day long, the wheels on the bus go round and round. You can fast forward that bit. And round. The wheels on the bus round and round. So, do we just recycle, and is that what they're doing? But what of Tartaria, what does that make us? Are we the Tartars? When we in South Africa, we would say Tata to say goodbye. Although ta means thank you to a baby. Ta, goodbye. Tartaria. I'm so unsure, Good. We're still live. We're still here. Yeah, goodbye, ta. And it's, is that like is that like a joke on us? You know, we saying goodbye to them. We were somehow party to either, you know, helping to rid the world of Tartaria. We're the descendants of Tartar. That wall's a bit wet, darling. Oh, you can come. I got a spare pair of socks. He won't wear shoes yet, and I really don't want to push the issue. We have bought shoes, actually. Spent a little bit of money on shoes that you can't reclaim once you've had the shoes a while. You're going on the narrow ledge here. You'll still try that. See? Daddy's gonna pick you up, baby. Go here. Yeah, I got some great ideas coming up to me at the moment, and you know, I do put this down in part to trying to keep clean. I mean, I, like most people, have got certain stresses in my life that I haven't resolved, or that the system, impediments that perhaps were engineered into the system to kind of have most of us very busy, very distracted. And I'm still working through my own distractions. And I know that when I am distracted, I don't have that clarity of mind. But I've had times, hours, and perhaps days where I've had the opportunity to have a clarity of mind, clarity of thought. And in that time, I've really come up with some interesting concepts just to add to the work and the research of others that have done so much to get my knowledge to this point. I'm really grateful for that. They'll know who they are, you know, but we're all standing on the shoulders of, you know, giants, perhaps. And oh, it's a bit windy. I do apologize for that. I'll keep it short. You know, I don't want to rabbit on. I'm going to get some airtime later this week, and you know, with Sun and Moon, we'll hopefully see some of you there. Wow, Mediquip. There's a company I nearly worked for. I once upon a time worked in local government, running a service that provided equipment adaptations and home sort of improvements for disabled people and older people. The government agenda to try and keep people in their homes rather than have them in care or fall over and hurt themselves. So I was part of something like that. I struggled to stay with it. But, you know, I could have made a career for myself out of that if I'd been prepared to just follow the rules and carry on doing what I was told. It's a story for another day. We're gonna rock and roll, love and leave you. Once again, thanks for being here. Meant to be a thing of love. This is meant to be a place all about the heart of the matter. Let me tell you something. The figure eight. It's all about the figure eight. It's all about love. To get to the heart of it all, it's all about love. It's all about love, Zizi. Oh, we need to show them. It's all about love. So, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you soon.